This local spotlight is paid for by Wintrust.
Good morning and welcome to Local Spotlight. I'm Mark Nilsson. We're here on Michigan Avenue getting ready for the Wintrust Magnificent Mile Lights Festival. As Chicago's bank, Wintrust is proud to be this year's title sponsor, and it's just one of many ways Wintrust is giving back to our community.
If you are a freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior, your college tuition, your room and board, your books and fees will be paid for. You are going to college for free.
At first, I'm like, it sounds too good to be true, but once time went on, I'm like, it's like an opportunity and a blessing.
Hope Chicago is a 2-generation scholarship program. Super excited about this effort. We made a commitment to 5 CPS high schools on the south and the west sides of Chicago, 4,000 students. And not only did we promise those students a debt-free college education, but we also offered one parent or guardian in their family that opportunity.
I picked them up from school and they told me I had to stop the car because I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
When you remove just the financial barrier, the number one things that it does is it allows students to reach.
It's not about getting admitted into the schools, I feel like in my case, but it's like being able to pay for it.
When you remove the financial burden, what it means is opening up doors for people who aren't able to go to a 4-year institution.
We do a whole school approach. We made a commitment to every 9th through 12th grader in that building. They're no longer worried about the burden of college debt. They know that their biggest responsibility is to be responsible in high school and that someone's going to help me when it's time for me to make that transition.
I was like, okay, you know what? I'm more dedicated. I have more focus to do my work.
I never thought this was a bad school, but the school is very in order now.
The first thing that we do is that we really partner with our high school teams. So we have what's called a student success coach that we've invested in, who is sitting in one of the 5 high schools that we serve. And so this adds additional value to their post-secondary teams, their counseling teams. It really allows someone additional to come in and provide more depth for students' decisions.
She is basically like a helping hand that I never thought that I really needed, you know? As a person that is kind of fiercely independent, you know? She's kind of like, you don't have to take on all these burdens on your own.
That kind of support is the support that middle class and, rich students, to be honest, enjoy across this country every single day. We're giving that to students who come from socioeconomic backgrounds where they don't have these resources. And so hope enters the picture and it just changes everything.
Hope is like a gift that keeps on giving, being there for students, then parents.
The great thing, the miraculous part about Hope Chicago is that this is not just something that's been set up for traditional age students, but we have an opportunity to offer this scholarship program to their parents as well.
It's like winning the lottery twice or like a dream come true twice. I was okay for them to go to school and I would be happy too. But for me, I was in awe and I was in shock, and there is a lot of things that I wanted to do.
The parent scholarship is really based on the student's success. The only requirement for a parent to receive the scholarship is to have a scholar in the program who is enrolled in school full time. And we believe that that kind of changes the conversation between students and parents, and we know that it increases retention and eventually completion. Our message to students and families is that you have the whole city behind you. Look at companies like Wintrust that have stepped up to really do this.
As Chicago's community bank, we're all about empowering the communities in which we operate. And Hope Chicago does a terrific job giving children and students opportunities that they wouldn't have otherwise had.
When you see a leader like Wintrust step up to support an effort like this, more people come to the table to join.
An awful lot of bright children in Chicago that just need opportunities, and Hope Chicago helps give them those opportunities, help empower them to get the education they need.
A degree is power. You can do anything with a degree. I feel like it gave a lot of people hope and belief that they could do something with their life still.
To know that we're going to meet you where you are and help you get an education beyond high school so that you can get a well-paying job to support your family really changes everything. It brings about the kind of hope that Hope Chicago is really all about.
You too can help Hope Chicago's mission. Visit hopechicago.org/donate to make a donation.